Dixon back. I just want to talk to white America today. It's just kind of a personal thing between me and white America. Hi, white America. I want to say hi to you. Tell you first I love you like I love all Americans and all people. We're supposed to. Sometimes it's hard to love certain people. But I'm a little disappointed. All right, I'm a lot disappointed. All right, I'm fucking pissed. White America. We enslaved the Africans. We stole and robbed and committed genocide toward the indigenous people. That's our culture. That's our country. That's our nation. These are facts. Since we did all these things, starting with the enslavement of Africans and the genocide of indigenous people, we have spent our time defending that. We brought slaves here from Africa, not slaves. We brought human beings and turned them into slaves, enslaved them, and then we defended that. We took this land that we sleep on, we work on, that we have sex on, this land that we live on, that we harvest from and live from and steal from. We took this land from the indigenous folks that were already here, and we defended that. We did it. Our government defended it by laws. Our government defended it by propaganda. Our media defended it. Our culture defended it. Our people defended it. Then we had Jim Crow. White people, by and large, defended that. We had lynchings. The whole time, white people were defending the lynchings, the slaughter, the brutality. Now we have mass incarceration of people of color. White people are still defending that. We've always had police brutality. We've always had harassment toward people of color from police. We've always had gross racial disparities in every institution in our country and white people. That narrative of defense, defending that. Some things never change. We're still defending that thing called white supremacy. We're defending it. Why? Many reasons. Two reasons is greed and fear. Fear of retribution, greed of not wanting to give up our positions, our power, our benefits. This country was made for white folks, obviously, and we're going to always defend that as white people. We always have. So we spend a lot of time defending a lot of injustice, white folks. It's what we were taught to do. It's what we've grown to do as a nation, as a culture, as a community, as white folks. It's what we do best. We defend injustice toward people of color. We defend horrific evils. People right now, today, are defending what happened in South Carolina with a little black girl being brutally attacked by a racist police officer. Threw her across the room, choked her, slammed her on the ground, simply because she's grieving over her mom and her grandmother who she just lost, and she didn't want to give up her cell phone. She was acting out. No threat to anybody. White America right now is actively defending that racist police officer. It's 2015. White America is detached, disconnected, and they always have been. They've always lived with great apathy toward people of color. And we spend a lot of our time with these narratives of defense, apathy, denial. So here we are, defending white America, still defending injustice, still defending white supremacy. And like all bullies, our greatest fear is that somehow we're going to be bullied. We're scared. We always have been. Since we did these dirty evils, enslaved the Africans and stole the land from the indigenous people and committed genocide, horrible evils, we've been scared like all bullies. Bullies victimize. Bullies denigrate. Bullies disparage. Bullies demoralize. Bullies persecute. Bullies kill. Bullies brutalize. Bullies steal resources and steal. They steal one's very soul. They steal the will to live. They devalue. They try to teach other victims and oppress other peoples, and they tell them, you are not lovable. You're subhuman. I'm up here, you're down there. White America's a bully. White America's a bully. We're a big, fat, fucking ugly, big, fat, greedy bastard bully. I'm not saying all white people, and I'm not saying white people are inferior in any way. I'm just saying the facts. We have a bully mentality. We have narcissism on a scale that's I can't even fathom. If you think about what we've done, you think about what we do as a people, as a community, we're sick. We're psychotic. We got psychosis. Racially, I'm talking about. Like all bullies, we got issues. And our greatest fear is that our victims, the oppressed people that we've persecuted, killed, brutalized, enslaved, stole from, robbed, raped, we're afraid they're going to do all that dirty shit to us. Got a black president, everybody freaks the fuck out. White people are like, oh my God, they're going to make us slaves. He's going to get us raped and robbed and lynched, and it's going to be mass everything and mass killing, mass hysteria. It's going to be the great white apocalypse. No, he's just a president that happens to be black. Thank God. But it's that fear that keeps all these narratives going, and that indoctrination, that cultural, teaching, that cultural programming, that societal programming that we get. It's got us into these narratives and these twisted mentalities and these delusions racially. And this crazy fucking fear that somehow black and brown people and indigenous people are going to rise up and do all that big, great fucking payback, that karma. And so we've been trying to control these communities, these black and brown and indigenous communities, and we're still controlling them. We're still harassing them, keeping them in check, making sure they know their place. Get over your fucking fear, white America. Grow the fuck up. If they wanted to do something to us, they would have already fucking done it. Grow the fuck up. You're holding everybody back, including yourself. You're holding me back. You're holding yourself back. You're holding your community back. You're holding your fucking species back. You're holding humanity back. You're holding your country back. Get out of denial. Wake the fuck up. White supremacy is real. It's a fucking reality since day one. Yes, we did all these things. I'm not saying feel guilty. I'm saying take some fucking responsibility and address it. Do something. Say something. Grow up. Get out of delusion. Wake up. Let's do something about it. It's time. My God, it's been 400 fucking years. Could we just get over it? Face the reality. Get over your fear. White people are in positions of power. They're scared of losing that power. It's greed. That's another aspect. Greed. Don't want to lose the power. It's all about the money and the power. Well, hey, you're not going to lose it. It's okay, but we have to do something to change our culture. If our culture, if our white community cannot find a moral position racially, we can't survive, people. You got it? Find a moral position racially. Act. Do something to address white supremacy. There's too many lazy-ass, complacent white people racially. I'm not saying white people are bad. I'm saying racially, we're illiterate and immoral. I'm not saying you're inferior or superior. I'm just saying, God damn it, we've got a problem. Now's the time to act. Now's the time to change our nation. Change our culture. Change our community. Change our mentalities. Face this God-given truth of what we've done and what we're doing, and let's change it. Let's address it. Let's acknowledge it. Never ignore it. Face it. Be a grown-up.